So how do we do selection in SQL? Well, we introduced the 3 words last time: select, from, where. Those are reserved words. Those are actually core parts of the SQL language. And we didn't actually use the where clause at all. That's why I placed it in square brackets. When we're doing selection, we do actually use that where clause. So we're going to use all 3 words today: select, from, and where, when we're using selection. So we'll do the same examples again. So let's have a look at this one then. List all staff with a salary greater than 25,000. So the first thing we do is we think about which particular table we're interested in. We know it's the EMP table, and the name of the table goes here after the from reserved word. So we know it's going to be the EMP table, so EMP goes in that spot. Now, which particular columns are we interested in? Those go up there on that first line. And in this instance, we're just going to use a star because we're just going to show all the information, all the particular columns. Now this is the new bit. This is where we actually do our selection operation. We write our condition or predicate after the where reserved word. So in this instance, we want to see people whose salary is greater than 25,000. So we simply place that expression, that condition, after the where reserved word, and it just goes there like that. And we can run this against the database and we will get a result set back that looks like that. So let's do the other examples. There was show all the staff who are managers, and you can see there that's how it's expressed in relational algebra. So we know it's going to be the EMP table. We know we're going to show all the columns, so it's going to be select star from EMP. But the difference here is we have to attach a condition. We're going to attach the condition after the where clause. So we're simply going to say, show me all the people from EMP where job equals manager. So for every row, that will be evaluated. Is it true or is it false? If it's true, that means that result will be included in our result set. Now, because manager is a string, remember that we have to wrap it up in quotes. It's a series of characters. This next example just does a selection on a number, and so in this instance we don't need to use those quotes. Numbers can just be expressed literally. We can just actually type them in as they are. Show all the staff who are managed by employee number 734. So again, we know it's going to be the EMP table. We know we're going to show all the columns, so it's going to be select star from EMP, but we add a condition at the end. What that condition shows us is we only are interested in those where the manager is 734. This one is the more complex one that requires an and here we're going to say show me all the people who are administrators and where their salary is greater than 22,000. So steps again. We know we think about it, it's going to be the EMP table, and we're just going to show all the columns, so it's going to be select star from EMP. But then on the final line, the bit that goes next to the where is going to be a little bit more complicated. We're going to use that and because we've got 2 sort of sub predicates in here. So we go, show me all the people where job equals admin. Now that admin, that's a string, so we need to wrap it up in quotes. And where the salary is greater than 22,000. And that's just a number, so we can just write it down